Live at 4, let's look at the store and get poor. But before we do that, we got to talk about RTA. And overall, I'm not really enjoying RTA, but I'm going to just talk about it. And I polled chat, and people are not really excited about it. And that's something we're doing here too. Over under on how much I spend. And you can see chat going behind me, but we got 87.13 for today on how much I'm going to spend off review. But here's the thing. It's not really PvP. RTA is player help player get objectives. The way it is currently right now, there's really not much of an incentive to win the match. It's really about just getting off the abilities. So the puzzle is to finish the abilities. So what I did is I looked at I had a lot of skill and tech and support. I loaded up a team of support type characters like Minerva, Shuri, Nick Fury, Black Widow, and Emma, and literally put it on autoplay. And as long as the other person didn't care about winning and they weren't bringing in like Black Bolt or Phoenix, the match would run for 5 minutes and I would get like 25, 25, 25, and I was done pretty quickly. So I finished most of my weekly 600 ability objectives. I don't think it was faster than knockouts from the previous thing, but it's really not PvP. It's literally player help player to get off objectives. There's no incentive to winning in this current mode. If you're playing this game mode to win and not get off abilities, I'm just saying, and it's strange to be in a game mode where you're not incentivized to win. And someone made a comment in chat, why didn't they just leave it the same as last month, but fix the people quitting problem? Because the problem with last month is people were doing things and people were just quitting out of matches, and that was infinitely more frustrating because I'm not finding people quitting out as much. I'm not finding people quitting out as much as last month's setup. So maybe the RTA thing just needs a little bit more fine tuning right now. I'm finding that it's really not even about winning. It's literally just get your abilities off and you're good to go. So let's go to offer review, and I've got some stuff I want to talk about. First things first, Deep Freeze offer. This is for the Red Guardian event. Again, the contents of the orbs is not the reason why you buy these. You're buying these orbs to complete the milestones. And my suggestion is to not bother with this. As we get towards the end of the event, you're going to be able to buy these offers, and you're going to see if opening up these orbs are going to advance you enough in the milestones, and whether or not the milestones is worth up spending the $20. Now, if you're sim blitzing, if you do 80 sim blitz wins a day, you should be able to finish this event without spending any money. And as long as your alliance is doing their thing and everybody's chipping in together, and then you can get over 200 Red Guardian Red Guardian shards. Now, that's fine. So 80 sim blitz wins a day is equivalent of 4.5 rotations. You can do a maximum of 8. I'm a dirty blitzer, so there's no chance that I'm buying this at all. I'm a dirty blitzer. I'm doing my 8 rotations a day, and that's what I'm doing. And you don't have to, the way that it's set up, it's blitz wins. So you can do the win 4, drop down. Win 4, drop down. You don't have to do it, in the win all of them. You know what I mean? And I don't think there's any reason to set up teams for the season Guardian. You really should just be able to go through your cycled squad and just do it real quickly and get the blitzes. And if you don't care about whether you win or not, just go arrow, find match, sim, just go to another team, find match, sim. You know what I mean? It's you could do it really quick and you can get through 80 real quick. So no point in buying this, not suggesting this. Let's move on. Same thing right there. Soviet Shield Orb offer. If you want to upgrade this guy now, it's fine. A lot of people are finding and saying that the skill military team is somewhat optional. And I don't want to say that they're bad. The problem I have with the skill military is that if I'm going to use them as an offensive war team, they probably can punch across like an important team like Marauders, which would be kind of interesting. But I'm going to have to match T4s and gear levels to do that. So that means a lot of T4s and a lot of gold and red stars. I'm personally not looking to buy these. I do value these orbs at $3 a piece, so that's about $15 of value. But I'm not looking to buy these until we're through this Blitz event. And once we're through this Blitz event, then I can make a determination if I want to do that. Because, oh my God, my cat is climbing my wall. Come here, kitty. Dart says hi. Hi. What do you think? Okay, maybe I'll just hold Dart for the rest of the offer review, but he literally was climbing my wall. I've got an acoustical, like soundproofing in this room. He's like climbing up the wall. In fact, when I pulled him off of it, he was clawed into the wall and part of it came off. It's all dangling from the ceiling right now. Anyways, I gotta feed him. I forgot to feed him before offer review. So anyways, I'm not buying this until the end of the event. These events will come back. I'm gonna be more interested in buying this when we get closer to the event. All right, let's move on. Okay. Dreadlord offer now. This is a character that I'm taking into Dark Dimension 4. I have him at 6 red, 6 gold, and I have him at 234 out of 300. That meaning if I bought this pack twice, $40, I could take him to 7 red. I'm going to stick to my slow and steady measure on my philosophy on six-star characters. I pretty much stop actively pursuing characters once they get to 6 stars, and I let them get to 7 stars through normal, natural means, opening orbs, farming them. I believe he will be available in the intermediate future. I can't see him being unavailable for more than a month or two at this point. He was last month's RTA. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a location here in the next month or two. No word on that. So I'm not going to be buying this. I do want to say that this guy is a little bit annoying inside of RTA under the old system, because he would come into battle, blow up your objective characters, and then it was this coin flick if you're playing Zemo versus Zemo, unless you brought in Cable, and then you ability block the opponent's Zemo. He is an important character because of RTA. I took him from like a top 20, top 15 character. I believe he's a top 10 character. So I do think this is a good value if you want to invest up in your Zemo. Because I have mine at 6 stars, I'm not going to do it. But I already have this character at gear tier 15. I'm taking him into Dark Dimension 4. I think he's very, very good. He's Mr. Unfun Pants, especially in this curse system. I'm glad he's banned this week. I don't see why you'd want to use this guy if point of RTA right now is to stall out the battle. And people are doing this hella Greg strategy where they just basic attack the opponent's Greg. And if both of you guys are on the same plan, you can just do that for 5 minutes. I'm dead serious. It's not about winning. You don't need to win. It's such a strange way of building a game mode. But anyways, do what you got to do. Widow's Bite Orb. Not going to buy it because I'm at 6 stars. Widow's Bite Orb. This orb right here, average is 9, minimum 6, max is 180. For $1, that's reasonable pricing if you do not have Black Widow maxed out. Elite 4-star orb offer. Elite 4s. This is anchor pricing. Loosely, we refer to an elite floor as costing $20, but I don't typically purchase this. Other people do. Kraken Snacks probably just gobble these up all day long. I'm not in the market for this, but I do keep this number in mind when I'm making references to other offers and other red stars and things like that. It's kind of, this is like the anchor pricing for it, but I'm not in the market for that myself. Gear tier 15 draft. So I'm refreshing the store right now at 50 cores, 300 cores a day. And not just for the 15s in the supply store, but also for the 13s, the alien spores and ballistic weaves and whatever. So there's 2 reasons to refresh the store. It's not just the 15s, but the store is also to refresh for the 13s. Now, in itself, if I was refreshing the store just for the 15s, this actually might be a better deal. Now, the problem I have with buying this is that I've calculated how many more 15s I need to get through, have all 16 of my characters up and running for Dark Dimension 4. I've calculated it out. I'm using Vrondius's spreadsheet, and I need 1,000 more 15 pieces, and I start doing the math. Wow, if I need 1,000 more pieces, and they're costing me $1.50 a piece, does that mean I'm willing to spend $1,500 to get Doom? No, I'm not buying it. A lot of people are buying this. I'm looking at this battle pass as a way of getting 100. Normal gameplay, I'll get some. War orbs, things like that. It's just going to be slow and steady. And personally, I'm focused. So far, I'm only upgrading characters that I love and that I use all the time, and that have a reasonable chance of getting through DD4 in a normal manner where I'm not going to, it doesn't look like I'm going to stall out like DD3 was. You know, you brought the wrong team and you stalled. That doesn't look like DD4 is designed that way. But anyways, let's move on. I'm not buying this. That's what I'm trying to say is I'm not buying this. If you want to, go for it. Mega Orb sale. I don't know why they won't fix the art on this. First of all, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3, trash. At best, Mega Orbs are worth $5 a piece. Secondly, tell me how, if you spent $20, how would you feel if you knew that there was a 0% chance you would get War Machine? If you spent $20 on this orb, and how would you feel if you knew there was a 0% chance to get Killmonger? If you spent $20 and you open this orb, how would you feel to know that there's a 0% chance of getting Carnage? That's right. Carnage, Killmonger, War Machine are not in this orb. These two guys are. Just saying. And there's, first of all, save over 50%. Didn't this say over 80% last week? Now it says over 50%. Not really sure who spent $40 on this, but $5 tops. $5 tops, please. Okay, let's move on. T1 Ion offer. I'll just cut to the chase. Expensive pricing. I have bought this before. I got into a situation where I just didn't have enough ions, and so I did it. Let's move on. Endless Energy Bundle. I'm not going to buy this. I think if you're pushing to get to level 80, but I think the people that have been pushing to get to level 80 have already bought this. I really don't see a reason to buy this. This does pop up a couple times a week, so it's constantly there, but not. This is a very average D+, C- offer. Let's move on. Orb Draft. Okay. At best, premium orbs are worth $1 a piece. Gold orbs, $2 a piece. Ability orbs, 10 cents. Basic orbs, 14 basic orbs worth $1. I'm not going to be buying this because of the ability orbs in this. There is another orb draft that is $1 that does not have this ability orb, and I prefer that one over this one right here. All right, War Consumable Bundle. Get out of my face, pack of shame. If because of the sim blitz mechanic and I'm blitzing a lot, I have an abundance of blitz currency to use for this, and there's no reason for me to ever buy this again. End of story. Let's move on. Mixed Energy Bundle. Again, if you're pushing for level 80, or if you like the double drops or whatever type of events are running, sometimes they have special events running with certain characters get double drops or double energy. None of that, it looks like it's running right now. There was one over the weekend for what is it, Teenage Warhead and Cable for the Doc Ock event that's happening on Monday. So there was double drop on farmable X-Force characters. But for me, no reason to buy this. Let's move on. Ultimate Orb Frenzy offer. At best, gold orbs, $2 a piece. Premium orbs, $1 a piece. $18 does not add up to $25. Well, I don't think I'm going to buy anything tonight. And then lastly, we're coming down here towards the bottom. At best, gold orbs, $2 a piece, so that's $4. Maybe that's another $1. $5 of value does not add up to $10. Let's keep going. Super savings. Boy, this stuff down here is never any. There's nothing down here. Sometimes there's a 10 for 10, but pretty much down here at the bottom is not good. And frankly, if I get questions about these cores, in my opinion, the best thing that you could spend your cores on is refreshing energy, whether it's ISO energy at 50 cores or campaign energy at 50 cores. At times in the past, I've even refreshed the campaign energy at 100 cores. Let's toggle over to my free-to-play account. And we've got this Quake offer. This is worth about $1. So you're getting 100 Quake shards for $9 US. If that helps you get Ebony Maw, that's fine. Otherwise, Quake is relatively uneventful on the Inhumans team. We're gonna skip over all the duplicate offers, and we're gonna focus on the offers that are unique. So this is Yelena. Again, I did not skip Red Guardian, but I'm probably not going to be using the skilled military team and putting T4s in them and building them out until not only Yelena's farmable, also Red Guardian's farmable. But I'm more excited about Red Guardian because of his mechanics than her, but I'm not really fully invested in this team. Plus, there's blitzes running on. There's blitz running today. Blitz starting again on Thursday, next Thursday, the second blitz for her. And I value these, or if I was hot for her and buying a bunch of her, I'd be spending up to $3 a piece. $1 seems to be a good value for this. I did buy this on my other account. This is the orb that averages 9, minimum 6, maximum 180. So that's reasonable valuation right there for a buck. Domino. Okay. Doc Ock is coming on Monday. Doc Ock is one of my favorite characters. He's legendary. He's quite useful, of course, in his team, Chargeable Sinister 6, but he's also very good with symbiotes and just as a standalone character. He's really grown on me. I thought he was kind of mediocre, but I really like Doc Ock. So there's 3 choke points in getting in the X-Force and getting Doc Ock. Dominoes available in the Blitz Orbs with a 10% drop rate. X-23s in the War Store, and then Teenage Warhead is in a Doom late game hard node farm, which makes it kind of challenging. Now, is this worth it? Not really. But if this, all of these offers on the X-Force, if it helps you unlock Doc Ock, I get it, but not necessarily for the character themselves. You will, if you open up enough Blitz Orbs, you will eventually get her up and running. Let's move on. Toad. Oh, Toad and Blob. All right. So far, I'm not really liking these $14, $15 offers for 90 character shards. You get a training orb right there, which is worth about $2. So I guess it's $13. Toad and Blob are okay. I guess technically they help you unlock Magneto too, right? I don't know. I think you can get these guys through normal means. They're really, they're definitely good, an offensive war team, and this made Brotherhood 2.0 a thing because the team was different back in the day, but now Brotherhood 2.0, Blob is an amazing tank, paired up with Juggernaut. Toad kind of gets the whole team going. Are they the best offensive war team? They're one of the best offensive war teams. They're not the best. I like using Brotherhood 2.0 lately against that new hybrid team, Inhumans, Shield, Fury. It's Inhumans with Nick Fury and Coulson. Oh boy, that's a fun team to play against. With Black Bolt, Crystal, and Yo-Yo. Brotherhood 2.0 can do it, but it's kind of a tricky match. Can go wrong, that's for sure. I've been standing there with 4 members, and then somehow Black Bolt's not blinded. He jumps in the air and just wipes out my team. I was like, what just happened? And he's got 1 HP, and I went from having 4 members on my team to gone. I was like, oh, wow. I've had some fun times with that team. The team really can turn on you. Anyways, do what you got to do. I don't think this is a great deal, but I'm going to move on. Pyro, same issue right there. Let's move on. Mercenary Mayhem offer. Okay, I believe there was a notification in game for the monthly payday event, which requires mercenaries, and it's a gold event. Most of these mercenaries now have a place now that skill with Merc Soldier now can be used on the skill military team. If this helps you get up and running for that event, it's a monthly event where you get gold. That's fine. And most of these characters do have a place on other teams, whether it's with Taskmaster or skill military. This is really not the best way of getting these characters. They're typically, you could just get these through normal means, but if you want to advance your skill military, but I'm very lukewarm towards these characters in themselves. So let's move on. They're very mediocre characters. All right. Same issue that we were talking about with Domino. There we go. And then Deadpool, same issue. Just a function of Doc Ock. Let's move on and see if we have anything else and that is different on this account. And then I think we're going to wrap up offer review. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are about RTA, Real-Time Arena, and the changes they made. I did a poll, and I want to show you this poll because, but this poll was based off of yesterday. Take a look at this. I did a poll about RTA, and tell me what you think about this. I said, RTA, did you disliked it before and dislike it now? 66%. Wow. Then right here, it said loved it before, but dislike it now. 23%. Well, wow, dislike now? Boy, you add up those two numbers right there. That is 79% of the people was that right? That's 89% of the people. 89% of the people are not enjoying RTA. Scopely, something wrong. Do your own polls. Do your own. 89% of the people are not liking RTA according to this super unscientific Twitch poll. Loved before, loved now, 10%. Disliked before, loved now, 1%. Boy, 11% of the people saying they're loving. I'm sure I didn't include indifferent. I think most people are indifferent, to be honest with you. A lot of, which would be, I definitely was looking for a polar answer on your love and hate or love and dislike. Let me know what you think about this. Where do you fit on this poll? Did you like it before? Do you like it now? Did you dislike it before? You still dislike it now? Where are you at? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye, guys. Gotta feed my cats.